Here we go, Week 13 NFL Gambling Show. I'm Michael Merlo. That's John Michael Masiri. JM, what's cooking? What's happening?
Nothing much, man. Nothing's cooking. I'm not cooking. Last 2 weeks, definitely not cooking.
There you go. Make fun of yourself. I was about to hit you with it. Yeah, rough week for you. I'm back.
You are back.
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm
Yep.
making the comeback.
6 stars. 6 stars away from me. I'm down to 500. Record for you. Still not looking too good.
JM,
but
if I go 3-0 this week,
yeah, yep.
that I will.
And I go 0-3. Yes, your math is correct. Then
No, we can't because we have one of the same
Oh,
picks.
we do have
but
one,
we're
yep.
against each other on one major selection
Yep.
for you.
that is true.
So
That is
I
true.
could. I get.
Could
So
be
I
a big
can't.
swing. This is a swing week. This is a swing. Anytime you got 2 picks going up against each other,
But
that's a
I
swing
can't.
week.
I can't take the lead from you.
You cannot. That
But
is
I could
correct.
get within
you
one.
You could get close.
I can get within one.
Yep.
But I cannot take the lead from you this week.
Yep.
JM, since you've had a little bit of a rough go of it for the first time all year, I will let you start.
Thank you. I believe I've started multiple times this year.
Do you want me to?
Anyways.
Oh,
Well,
listen,
no, I'll start.
I
I'll
like-
start. I'll
I
just
like starting.
just pay attention. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I just.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been doing too good. Maybe I'll just make a separate segment for same game parlays because those have been doing good for me.
Those don't count toward the stars.
Yeah, no, those don't count. All right. To start off with the 1 star, I think this is the one that we agree with.
Yep.
I have it as a 1. I think you have it a little higher. I'm taking the San Francisco 49ers in a shocking pick at -2.5. And I say shocking because I'm a closet Eagles fan. It's been said.
Easy.
It's been said multiple times. I said it on the podcast this week that if you cut this arm open, veins would be spewing Kelly Green. But I'm going to take the Niners here just because I see what Vegas is doing here. I think they're going to start getting back at the public, and I think they're doing it by taking the Niners as road favorites against the best team in the NFC in terms of record right now, the Philadelphia Eagles. But, Niners are pissed off. Brock Purdy got hurt last year, hurt his UCL on the road in the conference championship against the Eagles. They're pissed off. Niners look really, really good lately. That entire roster can go up against anybody in the NFL, arguably the best complete roster in the NFL. So I'm gonna ride with the way Vegas is trending, and I'm gonna take the Niners at 2.5.
Good thing for you that you're doing that. I will talk about that pick later on, but I obviously really like it. All right, my 1 star pick is going up against one of your higher picks. I'm going to take the Washington Commanders plus 9.5 at home. The Commanders this year are 5-2-1 as an underdog, and you know what? There's a lot of inflation here. Okay, the Commanders were just blown out on national TV on Thanksgiving with 33 million people watching, or more than that. I think actually. 40 million people watching. Most watched regular season game, I think, of all time. They broke the record last year from Giants Cowboys on Thanksgiving. A lot of people watched that game. A lot of people watched that defense be so bad. They fired the defensive coordinator. They're at home. Listen, I'm a huge fan of the Dolphins. Everybody knows that if you listen to me. But I just think in a game that the public is going to be slamming the Dolphins, give me the home underdog at 9.5. I'm always live with the backdoor cover here. I'll take the Commanders plus the 9.5.
All right, brutal. My 2 star. I just switched it. Literally on the computer. I had the Titans in. That's a bonus pick, I guess. I'll give the Titans.
Wow.
I had the Titans in because they're so good at home as underdogs. But the Colts have looked pretty good recently, and I don't know if I could put 2 stars on Will Levis right now. I know I put 3 stars on him earlier, but that was when we had he was the hot new thing in town.
Yes, he was.
Now he's just kind of gross. 2 star. I said last week when I picked against the Chiefs, I said, I'm not huge on the Chiefs, not great at covering, and actually have gotten pretty good at covering. But I'm not really, I'm not high on them as a football team. I think they're a little fraudy, the Chiefs. I mean, I think I still see them as obviously a Super Bowl contender, but they're not the same old Chiefs. And I love me some Green Bay Packers as of recent. I mean, Jordan Love out there looking fantastic. It's a spoiled-ass fan base, and I think they're going to continue to get spoiled with these quarterbacks. Jordan Love's probably going to be the next Hall of Famer. He'll be a Jet in 15 years.
No, he's not.
I'm taking the Packers at +6 on Sunday Night Football in a primetime game at home at Lambeau Field. I think they're going to defend their home turf or home grass pretty well. Not telling you take the Packers money line, but like we always say, man, a little sprinkle.
Definitely.
A little sprinkle.
I love that.
Doors just open for the Packers getting the playoffs with the way the Vikings are spiraling right now. Lost 2 in a row. Awful performance on freaking Monday Night Football against the Bears. Josh Dobbs, love you, but I don't know. Maybe it's the end of the Josh Dobbs story after a 4-pick performance against the Chicago Bears.
That's sad.
Brutal ending if it is true, but like the Packers +6 here.
I love
Hammer
it.
the Packers.
I really like the Packers there. I love the money line possible sprinkle. Listen, like you mentioned before, and Mahomes shouldn't have covered that game. You were on the Raiders. I took the Raiders as well last week against the Chiefs. Had no business covering that game. So do it again on the road with a spread of 3 or more. Do it again. Do it again. I dare you, Mahomes. I freaking dare you.
No, Pat Mahomes.
He's the best, though. I love Patrick Mahomes. Greatest quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life. All right. 2-star. I mean, I can't get away
bang
from
the
him.
table again. No, please.
I'm not going to go away from him. I can't.
You got to get a grip, dude.
I can't not bet this team.
Crazy.
I can't not bet this team. It's impossible. And I'm getting 3 and a hook. The Broncos.
3 and a hook?
3 and a hook? Are you freaking kidding me? Give me the Broncos plus 3.5. I don't care. I bet them every week. I swear to God, every single week this year. We can go on my FanDuel Sportsbook. There has been a wager placed on the Broncos, whether it's in a parlay
so crazy
or a
because you
straight
did
bet.
the same thing last year. And the Broncos sucked last year, but they were covering.
Yeah, they covered.
And Bronco unders were a lock last year.
Nobody wants to bet this team. And everybody's betting the Texans again. And the Texans as favorites. They're 0-4 as favorites this year. They're 0-3 as home favorites. Like, Stroud's great. I really love C.J. Stroud, but I don't like him as a favorite. And I'm not even getting it under a field goal.
Yeah.
It's 3.5.
I don't hate the pick. I don't. They can't
actually
cover his favorites.
It actually feels a little too easy, and I'm actually a little scared right now. But yeah, I'll take the 3.5. Give me it. They lose by a field goal.
A scared Michael Merlo giving out picks.
Lose by a
That's
field goal.
dangerous.
Don't care.
I guess we're just jumping right into it. The 3-star. Listen, 2 weeks in a row I missed.
Yeah.
I'm still 8-4. Right? That's 2/3 of the time I'm hitting it. There is no way.
Jesus Christ.
I'm hitting that shit two out of 3 times. You know. I've been shooting blanks recently.
What the can we get our head out of our ass here? What the fuck are we doing? What is this?
It's time to pull out of this. Okay. All right. I'm done. 8-4. We're gonna make it 9-4. I'm not losing 3 in a row, and we're going from South Beach. We're taking a little plane up to the grossest stadium in football history, besides Soldier Field. Miami Dolphins minus 9.5 on the road against the Washington Communists, the Washington Commanders. Okay, let me tell you why. Commies, couple bad losses this year. They've been skidding recently. You know where their worst loss has been? At home. You know where their worst loss was, or who it was against? The Buffalo Bills. You know what division the Buffalo Bills play in? The AFC East. That obviously is irrelevant here. I'm just trying to, get a little comparison here. 37-3 they lost to the Bills. I see this game as them not being able to stop the Dolphins. You talked about it when you picked the Commanders with whatever drugs you're taking.
Right.
They fired their defensive coordinator, Jack Del Rio, their new defensive coordinator. His first task is, or actually Ron Rivera is running the play for the defense, apparently.
Yes, he is.
Stop Tyreek Hill and the offense that scored 70 points this year. Fire. Yeah, no thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be bad. Sam Howell, he's looked pretty good this year. He's had some bad games. He's had some good games. I'm sure this offense maybe scores a little bit. Bad blow for the Dolphins, losing Jalen Phillips. He was having a great year on the defensive side of the ball. It's a bad blow for them. But I think this is an easy cover for the Dolphins. I think they win this game by multiple touchdowns, at least 2 or 3 touchdowns. I'm gonna take them here. I'm gonna take them as minus 9.5. You're telling me I just need the Dolphins to. They're putting up at least 30 points. So I need them at least 31-21. Take that all day. Tommy's got no shot. No shot, Mike.
All right, we'll see. We will see. We're obviously against each other there, but we are in agreement here. The San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles, we mentioned it on this week's pod that this is one of the best games of the year, if not the game of the year, and it's of mass importance, okay? And, you mentioned, the rivalry, I think, between these two teams. The 49er players are talking a lot of crap. They didn't have their quarterback in that game, a guy that now I think they trust even more, especially with his play at the moment. And against the Philadelphia Eagles team on defense that I think is vulnerable a little bit, especially in that secondary. So I think San Francisco is going to do whatever they want on offense. I think the Eagles will score a little bit, but when the Vegas throws a line out there like that against a 10-1 team that just went to the Super Bowl, and by the way, the Eagles have covered. Okay, the Eagles have covered. They're the best team against the spread this year. That is very weird for a team that just went to the Super Bowl to be this good against the spread, which is a little scary. But at 2.5, I love them. I love the 49ers. I think this game means more to the Niners than it does to the Eagles because of a revenge factor. Mm-hmm. So I think if they made this line, Eagles -1, I think I would have raised an eyebrow, and I've said, wow, that's a lot of respect to the Niners.
Right.
I mean, literally, -1, -1.5, if they did that, I would have said, wow, that's respect to the Niners. And I think they would have gotten even money on both sides. Yeah. That's their goal when they lay out a line like that. They want to get even money on both sides. I cannot believe that they have moved this to 2.5, 3 points. Give me the -2.5. I think the Niners roll them. And the Niners will have a little reign over the NFC here for the rest of the year.
Love it, Mike. Love the pick. Listen, it's tough to go against the Birds.
It's not.
It's tough.
Gone against the Birds a lot.
So that means my 1-star and your 3-star are the same, and then my 3-star and your 1-star are rivals.
Yes. So we're gonna have somewhat of a swing here.
We're gonna have a little,
because you're not getting 3, and I might not be getting 1.
So one of us, we're at least guaranteed a point. Commanders, Dolphins, someone's guaranteed. No one's going 0-3. Both. Nobody's going 0-3. Both guys.
Yeah.
One guy gets a point.
Yeah. So
thank God.
We have some respect. Maybe we should do this every week. Respect.
Yeah. Just insurance.
Exactly.
Right.
No, we're not going to do that.
We're not getting bailed.
And we're very excited. It's going to be. I'm very excited for this game. I mean, literally.
I'm very confident about this 3-star. By the way, like this is. I've just now, as I'm talking more and more, very confident. They lost 40-20 at home against the Bears, the Commanders. What's going to happen when they play the Dolphins?
The Commanders in any other year would have been a 3-star this week, but it's been a weird year. I swear to God, this would have been a 3-star if it was any other year. If this was last year,
you're literally Stu Feiner 2.0. You're just like, all right, what team is underdogs at home by more than like 5 points? Boom, give me them.
Usually it wins. I like to win. Mm-hmm. All right, that'll do it.
But wait, bonus pick.
Oh, bonus pick. Or this isn't gonna be out though. When you wake up and you watch this Saturday morning or Sunday morning, just know I won a ton of money on Oregon -9.5. Okay, it'll be on my story too. I'll post that.
Right.
Oregon -9.5. Just know I woke up with a lot of money.
My bonus pick: Jets Falcons under 34. Take it alternate under 14.
That too. Have a good one, guys.